All these projects had this basic worldview in common, which was that using the data footprints that people leave behind on the web, we can make really beautiful and meaningful portraits of those people, and in the process get some really deep insights about human life. And I think there's some truth in that, but I think in general, the types of insights you end up getting through looking only at data are pretty superficial insights, and I started to feel the limitations of my own projects. I started to feel like they were not actually teaching me much. They were sort of things I already knew, and you see this a lot. Like you open up the New York Times and you read a typical social sciences article, and it'll be a headline like, massive university collaborative study of tweets proves that people feel more tired late at night. And you're kind of like, wow, like that's really interesting. They were able to like use tweets to discover that. But then you're kind of like, wait, I kind of already knew that. And like you'll find that once you start looking for these things, most social science academic studies tend to confirm things that we already know about the world instead of delivering new insights. And I had a debate with my friend Adam from Seed about this, and he was saying, well, actually what we're doing now is this is a new instrument. It's like having a new microscope, and that these studies, while superficial, they're kind of like focusing the lens. They're making sure that that actually the data can confirm our intuitions, and if they can confirm our intuitions, then we can start doing deeper work down the line once we've focused the instruments properly. And that's an interesting argument. So I think that there is the potential of data to maybe someday deliver some of these deeper insights, but a lot of the data stuff that you see nowadays in 2012, I think is relatively superficial. And a lot of the infographics that are produced, and these things are so popular now, so widespread, I think a lot of these infographics now are not very interesting because the underlying data itself is not very interesting. I think good infographics, good data design has to begin with a secret or with an insight that you can deliver to people, and that can only be revealed through the design of that data in a particular way. If you're just adding nice aesthetics onto something to make it look pretty, then you're not really delivering any kind of secret. It's sort of like taking a really boring person and having them put on makeup and dress up nice, but like they're still sort of a boring person. And I think a lot of infographics kind of like boring person. So anyway, I started to feel with data these costs, which is that it's relatively superficial in the types of insights that you can actually deliver, and there's no journey, there's no life. I mean, the process of working with data is sitting at a desk, staring at a glowing rectangle, and clicking a mouse, and that's no way to live, I think.